Hello ladies and gentlemen, Grim here, and today we are going to take a look at something. And Cuddles did it again, broke another damage record, so we're gonna look at that video. We're gonna look at how he did a lot of damage on Captain Cold with the Multiverse team, and with this occasion I'm going to also teach you guys how to interrupt the attacks of Captain Cold and in theory do kind of an infinite combo while using Flash. Also in this video I will announce the winners of the giveaway, but not going to tell you when, because then you would just skip to that part and not watch the goddamn video. So without further ado, like, comment, subscribe if you like this, dislike it if you dislike it, and let's get into it. Also, all the footage used in this video will be from Cuddles. This is his Injustice 2 mobile account. He's a very good Injustice 2 mobile player. You should definitely go and check his channel out, though he's a little bit of a weep. And yeah, I guarantee you this is Injustice 2 mobile, not hentai, unlike the thumbnails might seem like. So yeah, definitely check out Cuddles in the pinned comment and in the description. Okay, so starting off just as usual with the double special one from Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Yeah, if you are questioning the double special one and you're going to say in the comments that it does not stack, it does stack, and if you want to prove otherwise, then go ahead and do more damage than this. Yeah, I'm being rude here, but I guarantee you, special one does stack with another, and if you put two special ones, you will have that increased armor reduction during the whole duration of the fight. So far this is a pretty normal fight, except one of two things. First of all, the extensive use of the combo interruption on Flash, and the fact that he's able to interrupt the combos of Captain Cold, which I will teach you to do after this part. Most likely, or somewhere in this video anyway, I'm going to teach you how to interrupt the combos. The other thing is the fact that he will almost never, and actually maybe never, use two special trees on one tagging, because with the Multiverse team you are going to have cheap abilities, and some players thought that it was better to use multiple special trees per one tagging with Multiverse Armor Supergirl, because you had the required energy, and you were like, well, I'm not going to waste that energy, and I did myself too. But it turns out even though you are going to be wasting energy while doing this strategy, you are going to deal much more damage because of the fact that you will keep the stacks of the All Blades high at all times. So yeah, basically the strategy is using double All Blades on Multiverse Armor Supergirl and also on Flash, the double All Blades on Flash 2 are not going to really add that huge amounts of damage in, but they are going to matter towards the total damage. And yeah, tagging in and out as much as possible and using just one special tree part tagging with Multiverse Armored Supergirl. And don't worry about it, after this section while I talk over the whole fight, we will divide it in section and talk about every single combo. So don't worry about that thing. So yeah, pretty much repeating the same thing, tagging in, special tree, backing off, then tagging Flash, interrupting the combo, hitting again, tagging Multiverse Armored Supergirl in for another special tree, only using the special one when needed, and alright, then you're staying a little bit more in the fight. And yeah, even though it would be very easy to do multiple special trees with the Multiverse Armored Supergirl, and he would definitely have the energy required to do so, he will instead choose to tag out for the Flash and tag him in. And you can see that he also is careful to tag Flash at a good time for that, in order to be able to chain a combo straight away. And that can be also pretty difficult to do, but I will go into that. If this seems too difficult for you, then you can still go to my first guide on this one, that's more beginner friendly. This is going to be much harder to do, but in the end would be the most optimal outcome of the fight and will yield the best results. So yeah, the fight is almost over, and so far Multiverse Armored Supergirl has never done more than one special tree part tagging, in order to keep the All Blades stacked up for herself and for Flash. Yet again, on Flash, All Blades are not mandatory, but they will definitely help and add some pretty decent damage. So yeah, this is it. And the damage is going to be 2.5. Yeah, gotcha. You are looking for the giveaway announcement at the beginning of the video or at the end of the video, but you're not expecting it in the middle. So Hopefully I gotcha. So this is a site that I have found that is able to pick a random reply, which is basically the comment on Twitter on a specific tweet. So I have gone ahead and pasted a link to my tweet where the contest was held, and I have done this 2 times since I needed to pick 2 winners. So yeah, over here we have the first winner, Lightning Mist. Please either turn on your DMs or DM me because I'm not able to DM you. This is going to be the first winner. And right now we are going to introduce maybe the link yet again. I'm not sure why I introduced it again. It was or wasn't. No, it wasn't introduced. Yeah. Introduce that again. Pick a winner. It's going to be Nelson Juarez. I'm not able to find your Twitter, man. Please DM me so I can give you a reward. So yeah, this was it. Thank you very much to everybody for participating, and I'll see you in the next giveaway. Also, I'm sorry for everybody that didn't win, but there were just 2 prizes and like around 40 people who got into this, so yeah, better luck next time, I guess. I will certainly do this in the future since I really want to give back to you guys, since I am making money in part because of my work, but in part because of you watching my videos. So yeah, yet again, see you at the next giveaway. And now let's get back into the video. Don't click off the video, don't get mad you didn't win at the giveaway. Let's get into the breakdown of the specific combos. Okay, so the first part is pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain it anyway. So the special one of the Multiverse Armor Supergirl will reduce the armor of the enemy, and if you use it 2 times it will stack upon each other and it will not lose the duration as long as you refresh it just once. So if you do this 2 times at the beginning of the fight and keep it up until the end, you will forever have a double defense debuff on boss Captain Cold. So yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do at the beginning of the fight. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Red Hood super move now, since it's the only other thing that you need to know except for the combo that I'll talk about after more extensively. So yeah, tagging Red Hood, use the super move in order to prolong the duration of the fight, but there's 2 things you need to keep in mind. First of all, try your best and make sure that you use it right before he uses his super move, so this can have 2 roles. First, to use the super move to prolong the fight, and second, to make Red Hood tank his super move. And at the same time, when you tag Red Hood out, tag Multiverse the Flash in, because Red Hood is not going to be a multiverse character, so your Multiverse Armored Supergirl will not do that unbreakable tagging, and you might get her killed that way. Trust me, it happened to me unfortunately at some point. So make sure you tag in Flash after. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get into that a little bit more complicated combo. This is the specific part that we're going to take a look at in terms of how you're going to perform your combos, and don't worry because since it's too fast, because we are going to watch it on 0.5 speed and we are also going to watch it on 0.25 speed, so you are going to get a pretty good hang of it. So yeah, let's start off with 0.5 speed. So we got Flash tagging in, going for swipe right after a tag, 3 taps swipe right, blocked the hit and then began another combo after blocking the first hit from from Captain Cold, tagging in Multiverse Armored Supergirl, special 3, backing off 2 times so he make him do a jump attack, tagging it connects, 3 hits, block, 3 hits swipe right, 3 hits swipe right, and then tag in Multiverse Armored Supergirl again. Let's take a look at that again. So yeah, over here a special one. After a special one, it will not work every single time. Swipe right, hit 3 times, and then don't swipe right because this will not work every time. Forget that swipe right. The thing is, you need to block his first hit and then begin with your normal hits into a swipe right and 3 hits again into a swipe right. It's going to be very easy to block the hits, the first hit of Multiverse Captain Cold. This block does not work with every character in the game and does not work against every other character in the game, but in this situation it works extremely well. So yeah, when you tag in a Flash, make sure that your tagging hit connects. Continue with the swipe right. Swipe right. Tap 1, 2, 3 times. block the first hit and then immediately start hitting him again. 1, 2, 3, swipe right, 1, 2, 3, swipe right, and then you tag in Multiverse Supergirl and then repeat. And you might be like, well, this combo seems hard, I'm not going to waste my raid pips in order to train my Flash Infinite combo. Well, you don't need to, because there's another place where you can do it. And I'll show you immediately. Okay, now, so getting into how you need to do that to practice the combo, you go into story mode, you go to chapter 4, you go to chapter 4, you go to the first fight, Invasion the Flash. Over there you're going to be fighting Captain Cold, and the loading screens for this took a long time, so let's skip that. Yeah, so this is going to be the fight, this is the fight for me, this will be the fight for you. What I've recorded is far from perfect, I'll have a hard time at the very beginning, but I'll get a hang of it. Could have done more takes, but I'm too lazy, too bad for that, and to be honest with you, I'm not perfect at this, but I hope I'll get better at it in time. The focus of this is to block the first attack and then immediately start hitting. It might be a little bit hard to execute, but you'll eventually get a hang of it. And when practicing this, Captain Cold might use some special attacks on you, and that's totally fine, because when using the Multiverse team, you will have the Flash doing the passive on Multiverse Captain Cold and denying him the use of his special abilities. And yes, this is not Multiverse the Flash, but it's going to have the absolute same attack pattern, so other than not interrupting special ability, is going to be the exact same. Okay, now going on 0.5 speed, you can see that I'm doing the full combo, blocking and then starting up again. I'm doing full combos over here, tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, right, block and then immediately start doing it. Don't let him do his second normal attack. Just block straight away. This might prove difficult at first, but you will be able to manage it. And yeah, by the way, I'm doing this with the full combo, but as you have seen in the video, sometimes you will not be able to do a swipe right as a finisher. The combo will work the exact same way, but you might want to actually practice this combo over here without finishing your combo in a swipe right. And yeah, yet again, don't worry about the special abilities being used on you, because that's not going to really matter on the actual boss fight. And also, yeah, this is going to be the one without a swipe right, where you finish without a swipe right your combo. And to be honest, this is going to be much easier to execute, so you might actually want to go for this. Hit 3 times swipe right, hit 3 times and then block. So over there I hit, I did a mistake already. 1, 2, 3 swipe right, 1, 2, 3 block, 1, 2, 3 swipe right, 1, 2, 3 block. And yeah, you get the idea. So if you master doing this combo and interrupting Captain Cold, you would have a very easy time. And just tag in and out as much as possible. Do only one special 3 and do a special 1 if needed to keep up the burn. So yeah, this was it for this one. Hope you found it helpful. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. Dislike it if you dislike it. Maybe hit that bell button to get notified for every single upload. And I'll see you in the next one.